Hi folks, and welcome to Tech with Troy. Today we're going to do some different selections for laptops that I would suggest for people to think about getting either for themselves or for their kids. Now in the past we focused on sort of the lower end laptops, that is the ones that use Celeron processors and the ones that have a little bit more limited storage. Today we're going to look at stuff at just a little bit higher price range, but I think you get a lot more bang per buck, if you will, when you move up. Now, by far, the best deal that I found recently is the Lenovo Ideapad S340 with an i5 processor that's available at Walmart. Now, I'm a little bit hesitant to give you this deal because, to be honest, Walmart keeps messing around with the price. I've seen it at $399 for the i5 here. I've seen it go up to like $419. I haven't seen it go below $399, but they keep like waffling. They've also been doing this with the i3 version of the same laptop, except there the waffling's even worse. I've seen it as low as $279, and then it went up to $299, then it went up to $319, now it's at $329. To be honest, either of these machines at the prices they're at are great deals, but it's a little bit disconcerting when they keep messing around with the price like that. I would say, though, that the i5 processor at $399 is a great deal. For a couple of reasons. First of all, if you've watched videos from this channel before, you know that I'm a big fan of the Lenovo keyboard, and you know there's different levels of keyboards. Their ThinkPad level is a lot sturdier and everything. This is sort of the lower level Ideapad line, but it's still a pretty darn good keyboard. Now, the other thing to note is that this is a 15.6-inch screen. With a 15.6-inch screen, as you can see here, there's enough room for them to put in the dedicated keypad. Some people like that, some people don't like it. To be honest, I think it's fine. I use it sometimes, I don't use it a lot. A couple of other reasons to think about this laptop in particular. First of all, it comes with a 128 gig solid state drive. That's an NVMe drive for those of you that have watched videos on different types of drives before. But more importantly, it's upgradable. So you could actually get up to a 2 terabyte NVMe drive and put it in. Likewise, it comes with 8 gig of memory. Now, my understanding is that it's 2 DIMMs, as they're called, 2 RAM modules. One of them is soldered on, but one of them is free to be replaced. So you could, for instance, take one of the 4 gig DIMMs and replace it with a 16 gig DIMM to get a 20 gig laptop. To be honest, 8 gig is plenty of memory for most folks, and 128 gig is a good place to get started. So the one thing to note is that this laptop would be a very good machine to start with, and then down the road, if you wanted to upgrade it, it'd be fairly easy to do. Now, in terms of alternatives and in terms of sort of slightly different looks at things, Walmart also has a 14-inch slim laptop, so it's a little bit smaller in size, a little bit easier to carry. Now this one has a Ryzen 3 processor, which is somewhat equivalent to an Intel i3 with a little bit better graphics than an Intel i3. It also comes with 128 gig of SSD. It only has a 4 gig RAM module. I'm not sure whether the RAM is upgradable here. To be honest though, if you were thinking about something, and you know the price range of $299 is a good price, if you were thinking about something that's coming off the Ryzen 3, I would actually recommend this notebook over that one. Now again, it's another 15.6-inch laptop, but where the HP was like 2.33 pounds, this one, the way Asus makes theirs, it's only 2.5 pounds, so it's not a heck of a lot heavier, if you will. It still has the Ryzen 3 3200, still comes with 4 gig of RAM, still comes with 128 gig SSD, also has a fingerprint scanner. Now again, if you're looking for something maybe a little bit more capable, if you're willing to go up to around $529, the Acer Aspire 5 is on sale at Walmart with a Core i7 8565U. Comes with 8 gig of RAM, much bigger hard drive, 512. So yes, it is an appreciable price bump over the Lenovo Ideapad, which is our primary recommendation today. But you get a faster processor, you get a heck of a lot more SSD, and you don't have to replace any of that. So if you know you need something more powerful and you can afford to spend $529, that's probably the way to go. But the other thing to think about is if you're willing to spend in the $500 range, and I feel happy that I'm able to make a recommendation that's not just Walmart for a change. There's actually a deal going on straight from Dell right now for the new Inspiron 5000. There are places you can find this for like in the 500s, and it will come back with a $100 Visa card. So again, you can wind up getting this thing for about $479, $499. You have to look around, you have to watch, because it goes on sale, it comes off of sale. The nice thing about this is it has the very newest 10th generation i5 processor, has 256 gigs. So if you're looking for a $500 range notebook, there are alternatives to the Acer Aspire 5. But if you want the most bang per buck from all of the laptops that we talked about today, I still think that the Ideapad S340, which is a new version of the S330 that we've talked about here before, with an i5 8265U, upgradable RAM, upgradable SSD. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention, it actually has a hard drive bay in it, so you can put a 2.5-inch up to 2 terabyte hard drive fairly inexpensively if you want the benefits of booting up of a fast SSD, but also have a lot of storage on another drive. So that's it for today. If you've liked this video, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Take care and talk to you later.